This show is produced by the Harwood Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Cindy Harris, and we love making this show available to you free of charge. If you'd like to help us keep it that way, make a contribution to our Karma Jar or become a show sponsor. To learn more, visit our website. Well, this is our second in a two-part series on mango coconut cupcakes. In our previous episode, we baked the cupcake part, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my mango filling. We're going to fill the cupcakes, and then we're going to frost them with a wonderful mango coconut frosting. Now we're going to make our mango filling. So in a small saucepan, I have a cup of our mango puree. Now, depending on how sweet your mangoes are, you're going to want to put a little bit of sugar. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then to thicken, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And then I'm going to use my whisk, and I'm going to whisk this together. Then I'm going to put this on a medium-high heat, and I'm going to bring it to boil. And I'm going to stir, and I'm going to let this boil for about 30 seconds till it's nice and thick, and then I'm going to take it off the heat. Now this filling needs to cool down before we can put it in the cupcakes. So I'm going to transfer it out of the saucepan into a little bowl, and I'm going to let this sit on the counter for about a half an hour just to get to a room temperature. Now we're going to go ahead and put the filling in our cupcakes. So for that, I'm going to use just a small paring knife and 2 small spoons. I'm going to start by cutting a circle in the middle of the cupcake. And I'm going to take that core out. You can see I have a little center here, but I want to keep that center piece because I'm going to put that back on top. And I'm just going to go through and cut little cores out of each of the cupcakes. And then I'm going to take my spoons and get about a teaspoon or so of filling, and I'm going to put it right in the center. So as I put the filling in, I'm going to use the back of my spoon to kind of press it in, because this filling is really thick, which is what I want, but I have to kind of press it in a little bit to fill that cavity. And then once they're all filled, I'm going to take the tops and just put those right back in. Now I'm not going to worry that they're sitting up high like this because I'm going to frost over the top of that. Now we can make our frosting. So I've taken 4 ounces of butter, and I'm going to cut that into some cubes like this. And then I have 4 ounces of cream cheese, and I'm also going to cut that into some cubes, and that will help these cream together nicely in the mixer. Now I'm going to be using my KitchenAid, so I've got the whisk attachment on because I want a nice fluffy frosting. So I want a lot of air whipped in. So I'm going to take my butter and my cream cheese, and I'm going to get that creaming. Now after a couple of minutes, you're going to start to see this start to cream, but there's still going to be quite a bit of powdered sugar on the side. So I'm going to scrape that down and let that run for another few seconds until I don't see any more of the powdered sugar. Now I've got some more of my mango puree, and I'm going to start by putting in a tablespoon in while the mixer is running. And then I'm just going to keep adding this about a tablespoon at a time. Then after about 3 tablespoons, I'm going to scrape down the sides of the bowl again and let that run for another, 2 minutes. And a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Then after 2 minutes, I'm going to do a final scrape down on the bowl, and then I'm going to add 1 cup of sweetened flaked coconut, and I'm going to fold that in. Now because we've added that mango puree to the frosting, I do want to let this set up just a little bit more before I ice, so I'm going to pop this whole thing in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. Now I've got my frosting out of the refrigerator, and you can see it's gotten nice and thick, so that'll make it really easy to frost, and the frosting will stay right on top of the cupcakes. Now I have a rimmed baking sheet. Because these cupcakes, the frosting has the cream cheese in them, they're going to need to be refrigerated. So I'm just going to take a nice dollop of my frosting and spread it all on top. And you can see having that little core of cake really gives these cupcakes some nice height, which I really, really like. And then I'm just going to set this here on my cookie sheet because these will have to go back in the refrigerator. Well, if you'd like to give these delicious mango coconut cupcakes a try at home, just go to our website and visit the Cupcake Show show notes, and I'll have the recipe there for you. And as always, if you have any questions, please send me an email. I'll see you next time.